Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. There are a lot of different reward tracks that you can progress in both PvP and WvW, and out of all of them, the End of Dragons one seems to be giving the most gold. The loot from reward tracks consists of a good portion of the stuff you'll get from playing competitive modes, and there are ways to speed up the process so you get more loot in general. I will briefly show on the screen all the buffs you can have to increase your reward track gains. All of these do stack, so if you were to have every single buff active at the same time, you would get the maximum amount possible. Sometimes there are also special events in the game, such as the Call of the Mist or Extra Life bonus, which would then increase your progress amount even more. In order to be able to do the End of Dragons reward track, you will need the EOD expansion. If you don't have it, a good alternative would be the Thunderhead Peaks or Jehive Bluffs reward tracks. There are also a bunch of them that gives a lot more Mystic Clovers the first time you complete them. Those would definitely be worth doing once. If we take a deeper look at all the loot I got from completing 100 End of Dragons reward tracks, we can see that I got quite a lot of containers. Whenever they are named after an existing mob, such as Purist caches or Speaker's caches, they are usually affected by Magic Find. So I opened all the containers with the maximum amount you can get, which is 750%. From selling all junk items to a merchant, I received 179 gold. I did not open all the containers with selectable loot because of the lack of inventory spaces, but basically, you want to choose the exotic greatswords for both weapon boxes. And as for the armor box, the prices for all exotics are around the same, so you could always check which skins is worth slightly more at the time you complete the reward track. Same goes for the Kaineng material coffers. From just opening the containers alone, I received 4,947 Imperial Favors, then an additional 10,000 from consuming all the writs looted, making the total of almost 15,000 Imperial Favors. As for the Spirit Shards, I got 728 from containers, and all of the Tomes of Knowledge would give 800, so 1528 Spirit Shards in total. And the total amount of gold, including the junk items from earlier, would be 1,213 gold. Now, in order to profit the most amount of gold possible, I would suggest selling the stuff you get at a good price. If we check this greatsword, for example, we can see that the highest buyer for it is at 65 silver, but the lowest seller on the other end is at 87 silver. If we scroll down a bit, we can see that the quantity of greatswords listed above 87 silver is relatively low, so I could easily sell all my greatswords for at least 1 gold, and they would probably be selling fast too. Same goes for the antique armor pieces. A lot of them have a price of above 2.8 gold, so you could probably list one for about 279 gold, and it should be selling quickly. The prices I suggested is based on the current market though. Depending on when you are watching this video, prices may change, but I've been farming this reward track for over a year now, and I've always managed to get good prices for my stuff, so you should be fine even if you start just now. You can also make a lot of gold from the Imperial Favors and Spirit Shards by crafting the precursor weapons used for crafting legendary arena weapons. They each cost 1,000 Imperial Favors, 50 Spirit Shards, and a bunch of tradable materials to make. If you only have the 2 currencies and are missing everything else, you can slowly buy everything you need for the minimal prices on the trading post, then sell the precursor weapon you crafted on the trading post. Same thing as I mentioned for the greatswords and armor pieces, you can sell them for a good price on the trading post. I will leave some links in the video description that goes to the wiki in case anyone wants to know more about some of the stuff I've talked in this video. Thank you for watching and good luck with your farming.